Oceanside rider while she rolling the herb. Tide sucking up on the curb. Got this feeling to splurge. My sole purpose is to give you the word. Write these verses with that murder ain't no relation to herbs. Switching lanes for that shifting. 2 Pfizer shots, still grooving this pandemic. I just played the cards, I'm dealt confident with it. King taking over this shit, monstrous vision. Never temper thoughts, I came from poverty stricken. One day at a time, can't rush greatness. My mind like plush Dayton's. 27 laps in this bitch.
What's up, everybody? This is Kyrie from the Fantasy Flow Football Podcast, where we talk stats and facts to help you win your fantasy football league.
We back again for another top 10. Week 7. We starting out with quarterbacks as usual. Joe Burrow, Andy Dalton, Patrick Mahomes, Daniel motherfucking Jones.
Many times.
Top 10.
Justin Fields, Justin Herbert. You got Justin and Justin. All right. Davis Mills, Jimmy Garoppolo, Aaron Rodgers, and Kyler Murray.
At least Justin Herbert made it back, and then at least Justin Fields has entered that for the first time, I think, this year. So it's good.
Joe Burrow gave me my L this week.
Joe Burrow is
I think I'm
lights out, bro.
I think I played him his best week part of the season.
Yeah. He had 2 weeks back to back of this, bro.
Listen.
And he did even better this week.
I know.
And what's the stat line? He's like the only player in the league ever to have multiple games with like 400 plus yards passing and like 4 or 5 touchdowns.
Different, bro.
Oh, man.
He's
crazy.
Different, bro.
I got Jamar and I got Tyler Boyd, so I appreciate it.
Oh, I was so happy Tyler Boyd.
I'm so mad I dropped that, man.
Listen, you dropped him in Casper League?
I think so.
Oh,
and
wow.
Listen, I saw him sitting there.
Man,
I think so.
I ain't did that.
I think so. Yeah.
And then we got Andy. I don't like Andy. Get him out of here.
Listen, bro, that man put up Jameis numbers, so I'm not impressed.
The man. What, is this the way he did 2 pick sixes? Right? That was this week, right?
Yeah. You saw the video of the dude just jumping in the back. He had a touchdown. He was scoring a touchdown, and he's like,
Bruh.
it was like, this is art.
What Andy Dalton did is not impressive. The man put up Jameis numbers.
Yeah.
He had a lot of touchdowns, but he also had a lot of picks.
Yeah.
So,
All right.
Like you said, good to see Justin Fields on there.
Yeah. Justin Herbert
should
too,
be
because
doing
he's
Herbert,
supposed to be this guy.
right.
Yeah.
And you was just hyping up Dayball and Jones, and it's continuing to pay off. Jones is
What, they 6-1, bro?
Yeah. Danny doing his thing. Remember, and Josh Allen.
Still don't know who he
That's
throwing
why he's
to.
not on there.
Still don't know who he throwing to. Well, Wandale. It's Wandale.
Wandale.
Yeah.
That's somebody
Yeah.
y'all need to go get. But go on.
So, on to running backs.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Austin Eckler. Josh Jacobs.
Ballin'.
Kenneth Walker. Aaron Jones. Eno Benjamin. Ramondre Stevens.
Raymond.
Raheem Mostert.
He was a top 10?
Yeah. He balled out.
I know he scored.
He getting some yak.
Okay, my bad.
Travis Etienne, Nick Chubb, and Gus Edwards.
Yeah, that's sad to see that both of us had a top 10 running back and they were both on our bench.
Yeah.
Ooh.
I had Gus, he had Etienne.
Oh, wow. I mean, that won't happen now. So
I'm plugging him in every week.
You know what? In my mind, I was going to tell Kyrie as a friend, like, I was like, I feel like you should start Etienne. But Kyrie's all like, nah, I'm gonna keep Wilson in. I was like, just go with Etienne. I was like, nah.
people will worry about too.
Yeah, I mean, the only reason why I didn't start Etienne is because I didn't know he was going to do that, considering the matchup. I had 3 running backs on my bench that week, and out of the 3,
he was the one that stuck out to me.
Well.
He was the one that I felt like that was supposed to be in your lineup. When I saw your lineup and I knew you had bye weeks, I was like, I felt like you were going to go with Etienne.
Yeah.
But you didn't, so I was like...
But, I mean, the reason why I didn't go Etienne is because, like I said, the matchup and also Jeff Wilson, I think the 49ers had a good matchup for running backs. So, I was like, there's no reason why CMC and Wilson should eat, and they both barely did anything.
Yeah, well, I think that was more so the game flow. The Chiefs clamped them up after a point.
Yeah.
So yeah.
But yeah, Josh Jacobs is looking like
man,
Bro, this man is a first round draft pick next year, straight up, bro. And I'm telling you right now, the Raiders are they're idiots. You want to know why they're idiots?
Why?
They turned down his 5th-year option. He's a first-round running back, bro. So they had an option to pay him like basically a franchise tag. They're going to have to franchise tag him now. So maybe the average for the franchise tag may be less, and maybe that's why they went about it. But trust me, bro, he had a 5th-year option and they declined it. And you could have had this man for at least the 5th-year option obviously gives you an average as well. But I don't think it was going to give you. It was going to make him top running back money.
And I won't say anybody would have guessed he's doing 3 touchdowns multiple games like this.
Bro, at this point, screw Derek Carr. All right, run the ball. Hey, we see you over there, Adams. We know you that man. You got paid, right? All right.
Josh Jacobs need to get that money, man. So,
listen. If there's anybody that wants to listen, Tua play with Josh Jacobs too. All right,
come back.
He can be the guy.
That's right.
He can be the guy.
That's
all
right.
Now.
I'm happy to see Eno Benjamin on this list.
Yeah, but I'm scared that that's only like the last for this week because I think Connor should be coming back.
Listen, I've been watching Eno Benjamin since last season.
He's nice though. He's definitely nice.
I really like him as a running back. So to see him up here on this list, I like that. Ramondre Stevenson, same thing. Last year they were talking about him and you heard the buzz. And that boy Harris got put on the back burner.
Harris need to go get traded. That's what
I think Ramondre, he's talented. He's doing his thing. I think Mac Jones is being trash. We got to run the ball.
Yeah,
honestly.
All right, moving on to wide receivers. All right, so you already know
that boy Jay. That boy.
Jamar Chase. Jamar Chase coming in at number 1.
Put some respect, Alex. Put some respect.
Oh, yeah, you do need to put some respect.
Listen, Jamar Chase that guy.
Just last episode, you were saying, I don't know about Chase. And then the man heard you talking shit. He's like, all right. But check this out, y'all.
Yeah.
It's 2 Bengals wide receivers in the top 10 list this week. You got Jamar Chase and Tyler Boyd.
Which is interesting.
Coming in at number 2.
2?
At number
2. Joe Bird did that thing.
He is disgusting.
You got Mecole Hardman.
That was annoying.
Yeah, that's wow.
Wow, that's crazy. Juju Smith-Schuster. So you got 2 Bengals wide receivers coming in at 1 and 2, and then you got 2 Chiefs wide receivers coming in at 3 and 4. Paris Campbell, Marquise Goodwin,
wow,
Mike Williams, surprisingly, considering his injury now.
Yeah.
DeAndre Hopkins, I'm gonna talk about him in a minute.
Back.
DJ Moore and Mike Evans.
I think DJ Moore, that was what people expected.
Yeah.
And I think that if you're the Panthers, you're not starting Baker or Sam Darnold going for it.
No.
PJ Walker.
Yeah.
I think that's confirmed.
And listen, this is what I was talking about earlier. When you have a quarterback that can run the ball and make some space and extend plays, it's going to bring the level of the team up.
Well, I think the absence of Christian McCaffrey gave the other receivers more looks, for sure. But, I mean, you're right. I'm just saying, I think that he gave more looks because you're not trying to feed Christian McCaffrey anymore.
Yeah, a couple people ate this week just because he left. So.
Yeah.
Hopkins. I remember in one of my leagues on draft day, I drafted Hopkins and somebody said, he's suspended for 6 weeks. That's a bad pick. To you. That is a great pick because what happened, the man came back, I plugged him right into my lineup, and now I already had good wide receivers, and I got Ramondre Stevenson on that team too. So
now listen, with that, thank you for coming back, D-Hop. Because Kyler Murray been killing me.
Well, here's the thing, bro. Kyler Murray's been missing D-Hop since last year. I remember when I had Kyler Murray as my quarterback last year.
Balling. Balling.
Bro, Kyler Murray was destroying people.
He always fizzles out.
And no, it wasn't that he fizzled out. It's one common denominator, bro. It's Hopkins. When Hopkins got hurt, It was a wrap.
Yeah.
Kyler couldn't do it no more.
Man just pulled a Russ Wilson pretty much.
Yeah, so I mean, he needs Hopkins, bro. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it, and it's the proof is in the pudding, bro. You literally seen it this week. Mm-hmm. The man came back and balled.
I'm getting tired of this man getting more attempts at running the ball than the running backs. Because that's all. Yeah, he's been getting 10, 12 attempts and don't get a yard.
It's crazy,
chill out, throw the ball, man.
People, but listen, Kyler be making plays out of his feet, but I feel you. You definitely
points. There's more points.
Yeah.
All right, on the tight ends.
This is
gonna
hurt.
Bad. Oh, bro, Andrews is not there. I know that.
Check this out. George Kittle.
Okay, I'm like
number 1.
Travis.
Jawan Johnson.
Oh, okay. He did have a good game.
Travis Kelce coming in at number 3 with 15 points. That's
respectfully.
Okay. Pat Freiermuth.
You started him?
Nope.
Oh!
David Njoku, but now he's injured. We're going to get into that after. Gerald Everett. Greg, how do you say this man's last name? Dulcich?
Dolchik? I'll just say Dolchik. I don't know. But I feel you.
Dolcich? Taysom Hill, Hayden Hurst, and Evan Ingram.
Hold on, I got to get hold on real quick. Y'all stand by. Hold on.
Now, I'm going to talk a little bit about this list here because there's some names on here with players that I've been looking at that I also have in other leagues, and they've been balling.
I want y'all to pay attention to something real quick. Who's not on that list? Because Mark Andrews gave me a freaking goose egg, man.
Yeah, me too.
A goose egg. If you're hurt, don't play.
Don't play.
That killed me.
Yeah.
And I hope this egg gonna pop in my pocket.
Listen, I feel you. I saw Kyrie have Mark Andrews, and I saw that .40. I was like, praise God, because at least freaking Kyle Pitts only gave me 3 points something, bro.
In auction medias.
Bro, it's rough. So I feel you, but yeah, I mean, who you got to talk about?
Listen, I got Kittle in Casper's league.
Mm-hmm.
I've been waiting for Kittle to do something. Mm-hmm. The man is the boy is here.
He has risen.
Finally. All right. I already know you heard about Pat. I already know.
Who did you start over?
Pitts.
Oh. That's why I heard you.
Well, I know you heard.
But like I told y'all, bro, I did the research, and the Bengals let up the most points at that point compared to the Dolphins, who Pratt was playing against. They let up way more on a consistent basis to the tight end position. My smart self should have thought about it and been like, it's Marcus Mariota throwing the ball. Why are you doing that? But I was like, you know what? He did 10 points last week. Mm-hmm. But he thought
gonna climb. Yeah.
So no, hindsight, right? I did see some highlights of the game. He could have scored. There was a play. He caught the ball. Mm-hmm. Imagine this being the line to score.
Okay.
He caught the ball. Awuzie, whatever his name from the Bengals, cleaned this man from even moving.
Oh, you mean the PI?
No, it wasn't PI. Oh. He caught it, but he
he walled him.
Bro, he did not cross that line.
Brick wall.
Like, imagine a big body person thinking that they're going to come over here and then just going like, that's what happens.
But wasn't there was a couple plays, though, that Pitts was just getting PI?
Oh, maybe for sure. But I mean, I'm just saying, he only got 3 catches and 9 yards. So I was just like, he could have scored is what I'm getting at, but it didn't happen. So
you know what's crazy? Didn't last week you say you planned on starting Fairmont?
You sure did. Sure did.
And I told Kyrie, I was like, bro, everything in my mind told me Freiermuth. Like, whatever it says, I don't care. I was going to start him. But I'm telling you, everything in my mind was start him. And I only kept him in there so it could look like I had better projections than you, to be honest with you. But every intention was to start him. But then when I did that little last minute research that last day, messed me up.
You know what happened, right?
He's on the ball.
Yep. As soon as he bitch him,
Yep.
Pence is going to fall
I know.
out.
Listen, bro, that's how I play out.
That's it.
That's happened to me more times than I can count.
Bro, I don't even want to think about it.
Oh,
It is what it is.
So, Njoku,
Yeah, you did say that wasn't all that.
Doing much better, though.
even though he did good, he been doing good.
Mm-hmm.
But them injuries, man.
Yeah, Njoku, I think Njoku always had the tools to be a good tight end. It's just that he had to put it together.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, you might want to be looking at
Bryant?
Harrison Bryant.
Yep.
And then
No,
I have Hayden Hurst in another league.
I was just about to say that.
And I plugged him in for a bye week.
I should
Worked beautifully
too.
for me.
And I should have
10
picked.
points.
I was thinking about picking him up for the auction league.
Yeah.
And I just like, you know what, bro? Who is Danny Dimes throwing to? It's Ellinger, bro. He's gonna throw a touchdown to Ellinger. Just sure enough, nothing.
And then Evan Ingram, same thing. He's been working wonders for me. I've been putting him in at the flex, and I think I'm gonna need to. I'll have to use him for bye week soon. I have a good matchup for that, but Evan Ingram has been getting solid points.
Yes.
All right, on to kickers.
I got let down this week.
Did I get let down?
Harrison didn't do his thing, but it wasn't a horrible game.
So we got Cairo Santos coming in at number 1, 18 points. It's pretty good.
8.
That was last night?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Dang.
Jason Myers has like 4 or 5 games in a row, double-digit fantasy points.
Yeah.
That's Raiders?
Seahawks.
Seahawks? Oh, sorry.
Robbie Gould, Randy Bullock, Justin Tucker, Jason Sanders, Greg Zerlin, Graham Gano, Will Lutz, and Joey Sly.
No Mayher. No McManus. I lost my league. McManus only had 6 points.
No Chris Boswell.
Sucker's been in there consistently.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he only got 3 points yesterday. So I mean, the whole not yesterday, but on Sunday, because they only scored 3 points.
Yeah.
They literally only scored 3 points.
I mean, kickers are kickers. You can stream them.
Yeah. I'm week to week. I don't have a
right.
solid.
But I will say that Jason Myers, about I want to say maybe 3 weeks ago, I was looking for a kicker. And I saw that Jason Myers had some good matchups. And I could have got him. I could have started him, and I would have had him on my team. But I think somebody dropped Butker, and I ended up getting Butker. But Jason Myers was still a good kicker to have. And as you can see with these past few weeks, he probably has won some people their matchups that week.
Yeah, for sure.
Also, another person that I want to mention on this list, Will Lutz. Still getting solid points.
Yeah, Will Lutz has been a consistent
kicker. The Saints, they play in the Dome. That's perfect. You don't have to worry about wind or anything like that. So a lot of people were off put by Lutz because last season he was hurt. But I wouldn't be surprised if he slowly starts to get up in the ranks and ends up being a top 10 kicker at the end of the season.
Agreed.
And last but not least, defenses. Dallas Cowboys.
How about the Cowboys? Trash.
Tennessee Titans. Baltimore Ravens. Arizona Cardinals. Miami Dolphins.
Let's go.
Chicago Bears. Kansas City Chiefs. Indianapolis Colts. Seattle Seahawks. And the Green Bay Packers.
I just want to sit here and take the moment to say this one thing. I don't know how to pronounce Burr's last name, but my dog Noah be all right, bro. He gonna be all right. And what's funny about it is me and Will were having a whole conversation. Will told me that Sam Madison been sitting there talking to Noah, trying to, get him better, right? And the thing is that you knew coming into this game that they were going to target Noah.
Yes.
And with them knowing that they were going to target Noah, it was like at some point you got to be like, look, bro, you're not going to bully me no more, right? So Will was like, I hope he get picked. I was like, he going to get a pick. And I was so happy to be right about that, bro. Because he got the game-sealing pick. And here's the possible future for the Dolphins defense. Once you get Byron Jones back, I don't know when that is, but once you get him back, you now are starting to realize that if Noah can pick up his play, we drafted the player we always wanted.
Yeah.
Because we wanted a nickel. We wanted a solid nickel. If Noah ups his level of play and he can play better than what he played last night, if he can get to a little bit better than what he played last night, I'm fine. I'm fine with running with our corners the way it is. We're still a little light because we're going to need to rotate, but you have Byron Jones, you have Xavier Howard, Noah will be there, and then whoever, and Eric Rowe can fill in. You know what I'm saying? And you still got Holland in the back there.
Shout out to Holland for pick.
Oh, we lost Jones, bro. That hurt. That hurt. He's a good safety, bro. He was a good safety. But yeah, either way, Dolphins got 3 picks. We did our thing. Just wanted to bring that up.
Yeah. I hope this is a turning point for Noah.
Yeah, definitely.
Big confidence boost right
Because you got to think about it, bro. The thing is like when you get to the league from college, like he was a first round corner. It's not like the man was trash. It's not like he was in college.
The talent.
Yeah, so my thing is that you sometimes have to adjust to the league. Quarterbacks adjust to the league. Receivers have to adjust to corners. Linemen have to adjust to DNs and linemen because they're much faster and bigger and stronger than they were in college. Like, there's so much adjustments that these guys have to make. So to say that each position doesn't have their own struggle, I just hope that Noah can, take his W this week and his newfound confidence. Because when you watch the video of the Dolphins game ball ceremony little thing in the locker room, when everybody was happy to give out the game balls and catch whatever game balls, like I think they gave like 6, maybe 5 game balls out, right? And the last person was Noah, and everybody was like super hyped. They were like, "Yo, Noah!" Like they're like, "Give it to Noah, give it to Noah." And then as soon as like the last ball, Noah, and the whole locker room erupted, bro. Because that man has been picked on. That man he's had a rough go at it. And I'm not gonna lie to you, we've cussed him ourselves.
Yeah. We question his talent and his playability.
But I'm happy to see that he's came through and did his thing. That's all I got.
It ain't like he ain't getting no good rest in practice. He's guarding 2 of the fastest people in the league.
But that's why I feel like eventually that should make him better.
It should.
That should make him better.
Agreed.
I mean, I used to think Nevin back in the day going against Calvin Johnson because that's when he got in the league because Calvin Johnson was probably on his last couple of years or something like that. And I was like, yo, Nevin going against Calvin Johnson is going to make him raw. Or he's just going to get beat up. But he's going to make him raw. So, I mean, I'm telling you, Calvin Johnson's a beast. Megatron.
But yeah, these top 10s is bye-week time. They're going to be changing week to week. So it's going to be a lot of surprises.
I mean, you'll still see some similar names, but obviously certain names won't be there because of bye weeks for sure. But it's glad. Excuse me. Tyreek wasn't on there?
No, I don't think Tyreek had a crazy game.
It's all right, bro. He's still leading the league, though.
Yeah, he is. Him and Waddle up there. Yeah. Shout out.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Flow Football Podcast. Make sure you tune in for more fantasy football analysis. Like, subscribe, and follow for more content.
Embedded the drive, can't stop going. Catching all these blessings, open field like I'm T.O. It's free flowing. Embedded the drive, can't stop going. Catching all these blessings, open field like I'm T.O. It's free flowing.